Hey guys, this is Traveling RN Kimmy here, and before I start this video I want to say a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's because we have made it the entire year and God is good. God is good. So I'm super excited about this video because as you can tell by the title, my gross pay for this year, I will be revealing that. Yes, the title says 180,000, but it's actually a little bit more than that. And I'm super proud of myself. I worked very hard this year. And just to put this information out there, for the most part, for all the contracts that I've taken, I actually did not pick up extra shifts. I normally did whatever was my contracted hours. So I know when I worked in New Jersey, I only did the 48 hours for that week. I never picked up an extra day. When I was in Arizona, I only picked up 2 extra shifts during my contract. When I was in Baltimore, I picked up one time I picked up 2 extra shifts. And then, so that was for most of the year, as you know. And then this contract, now I am just now picking up extra shift towards the end of the contract. And as you know, I only have 2 weeks left in this contract, and I'm super excited to be moving on to bigger, better things. But as I promised, I am going to reveal the total amount that I made this year. And then I will be posting another video, guys, for my goal for 2023. Because like you saw in my previous video, I did say that for 2022, my goal was to make 200,000. And even though I didn't make 200,000, I was so damn close. Like, honestly, if I picked up like an extra shift here and there, I would have made that 200,000. But the fact that I was so close and not picking up that many shifts, I can only imagine what I can accomplish next year. So like I said, here is my I'll be posting my last paycheck, but we're going to be focusing on the year to date, the total that I made for that year, so we can talk about like basically how to do the calculation to figure out how much money I actually made for the end of the year. So this, guys, is obviously my very last paycheck for 2022. I am excited to reveal this to you because we're going to do a little calculations. You can see obviously that I made on this paycheck $4,101. And I did a total of 72 hours on this this paycheck. I was also supposed to get a shift bonus and holiday pay on this paycheck, but once again, unfortunately, my paycheck was not placed in the computer system correctly. So that's another thing I have to deal with. But anyways, for the for the purpose of this video, we're going to focus on the year-to-date information here that's highlighted. Basically, I wanted you guys to focus on this part because this is how we're going to do our calculations. So to figure out my gross income for the year of 2022, basically you would take the earnings, which is this section right here. You're going to add the total. So my total earnings for 2022 with just by my paid per hour is 135,221. We're not going to include the taxes on this just because the taxes comes out of the total earnings, and we're doing the gross pay. So this is before taxes. So we are going to calculate the earnings for the year and my stipends for the year. And that is basically how we are going to also calculate our gross income. So 135,000 plus the 52,000 gives us a grand total of $188,055.52. I'm super excited, guys, because like you know, my goal for 2022 was to make $200,000. And I'm super excited because I did not actually work that many overtime hours in this year. This year, actually, for the most part on my contracts, I really did not want to work the overtime, just because I was doing a lot of traveling, and that was the plan. But back to the paycheck. As you can see, my total take home for the year is $138,657. So just for you guys that don't understand, basically my paychecks, this is how much I got on total from my paychecks. So I took home $138,000, and I made $188,000. So guys, 2022, I just want to do like a quick review of basically my experience in this year with travel nursing. Part of my goal this year was to save $50,000, and I exceeded that, and I'm so proud of myself for doing that. And then also, I don't know if you guys remember, but my goal 2022 was to become debt free. Unfortunately, I did not hit that goal totally, just because I had other things that came up that I needed to deal with. But regardless, I was able to pay off so much debt. I was so proud of myself. My timeshare I paid off, and for I believe 3 of my I paid off my Capital One, my Chase, and my Victoria's Secret wasn't that much, but I paid off most of my credit cards. And I'm just super excited because I was able to pay off this year $61,000 in debt. Like, I was able to pay off $61,000 worth of debt, guys. Like, that just blows my mind. And I'm so excited for next year, because next year I'm 100% about to be debt free. I have one credit card left, guys. One credit card. It is $11,000, and I'm gonna pay that crap off. I'm gonna pay it off. The moment I get my next contract, I'm going to pay that sucker off. But I can only imagine, like, next year I have even bigger goals that I'm trying to accomplish, that I'm just so excited about. I just cannot wait. So out of all the places that I went this year, and just to recap for those of you guys who are new to my channel, this year I worked in Arizona, I worked in New Jersey, and I'm currently in California. And out of all the places that I've worked this year, my favorite was definitely Arizona. I loved it so much. I loved the teamwork that was there. I love the resources, guys. There were so many resources in that ER. So amazing. Yeah, Arizona was my favorite. I also did the most traveling when I was in Arizona. I went to so many different parts of Arizona. I went to California while I was in Arizona. So it's just like, it was just so amazing. This year I did a true crisis contract in New Jersey. That contract was a $6,000 contract, or more than $6,000 contract. I took home like $4,000 per paycheck. And that was an experience. I hated it. God, guys, when I say money isn't everything, money isn't everything. Like, I hated working there so much. Like, no. But yeah, that was an experience. And now working in this hospital, it's just so interesting. I'm learning so much about myself. I'm learning so much about letting other people help me. And I think that has been my struggle this year, especially at these travel, during these contracts, is just that I don't want anyone to feel like I can't do my job. So when I feel like someone's helping me, my tendency is to get defensive because I'm like, I know how to do that. I can do it. But the truth is, I am humbling myself, guys, because if somebody wants to help, let them help you. It's going to help your load. It's going to ease your load. So that is the main thing that I've learned this year, is that I should accept the help when the help is offered, and not to feel like people,
I found this on the
web, and to not feel like, you know, like they're doing it in a condescending way. And even if they are doing it in a condescending way, if they want to make your job easy, let them make your job easy. And that is what I have learned this year. If people want to do your job, let them do it, because your job is going to get 10 times easier. And that's one of the things I've learned. Another thing that has come out of this year, guys, is the fact that I am changing travel nursing agency, which is just like so crazy to me. I'm not quitting them, but I am definitely taking a contract with another agency for my next contract. That is one of the biggest things that's happened this year for me, is the fact that I'm doing like the whole like applying for applications and turning in all the little things that you need, like the CPR, BLS, all those stuff, references, guys, references. It's just, yeah, it's been a year, but I'm super grateful, super thankful. God has blessed me so much this year. I've accomplished so much. I also, which I don't know if you guys can see, guys, but I lost 15 pounds this year. Like, that just blows my mind. I lost 15 pounds this year. So that was another positive that I'm super stoked about. Next year is even gonna be even better. And stay tuned for that video, because new goals, new accomplishments is coming up on that video. But yeah, 2022 has been a blessing, and I pray that my videos this year, for those of you who've watched and followed me through this journey, I pray that my videos have helped you and that you've learned, and that I've been able to learn from you guys also, because sometimes I don't think about things until those questions are asked. So I pray that my channel has been inspirational, and it's been motivational, and it's been informational for all of you guys. But once again, thank you so much. For those of you who haven't yet, please subscribe, leave any comments below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Have a wonderful and blessed day. And once again, Happy New Year's.